5 years ago, our lives drastically changed forever. The COVID-19 virus forced shutdowns across the New York City area and, of course, eventually the world.
Yeah, the pandemic affected people across the globe. And while we have made significant progress against the virus, we're still feeling the impact today.
We're joined now by ABC medical correspondent Dr. Darien Sutton. And Darien, you were just telling us about, you were here working in a hospital locally when the outbreak started. What did you see happen?
Yeah, you know, as I was saying, I'll never forget this. It's such a vivid memory, sitting around a chest x-ray, looking with 3 other emergency physicians at an image, a chest x-ray that was abnormal, and we could not figure out why. This patient was testing negative for flu, RSV, all the other common viruses, only later to find out that that was my first patient with COVID-19. Since that time, this virus has affected millions, claiming the lives of over 1 million people within this country. And it's something to be said. Yesterday, I was in the emergency room, as we were saying, treating a patient coming in with shortness of breath, fatigue, body aches, testing positive for COVID-19. Just another reminder that this virus is still present within our community.
And that does show the progress, that we have made since 5 years ago. But there are still things about COVID that we don't know. Why do you think the cause of long COVID still remains largely unknown?
You know, up to 20% of people who have a COVID infection have long-term symptoms or symptoms that last beyond the initial infection. I think that there are really, to be honest with you, the research is still ongoing and trying to understand why. What we do know is that just like it lingers in the community, it can linger in our body. There's scientific evidence that has found evidence of the virus in certain organs that can lead to inflammation, damaging vital structures that then increases our risk of disease, heart disease, strokes, even cases of dementia in certain studies.
Yeah, I wish we had more time. There's so much to discuss, and how much we got wrong in the early days of this. President at the time was, President Trump was kind of downplaying the impact of it. We had shortages of PPE. They didn't know where to get it. They weren't even testing for this correctly at the beginning, and we're in a different place now, and hopefully we've learned from it.
Yeah, I think we have.
Appreciate it.
Of course.
Well, in other health news, we continue to follow. Maybe we want to just ask our producer, do you want to talk about this? We have a COVID special that we want to tell you about that will get deeper into this. Everything from work, school, and the way we interact with each other during our Eyewitness News special. It's called COVID Impact, 5 years later. It airs tomorrow at 5:30 right here on Channel 7. And